What's going on, everyone? It's your favorite jealous hater Apoc, and welcome to the most positive and uplifting channel on the platform. So I find it quite comical when another creator complains about their life online to a bunch of randoms they don't even know. I get that when this happens, it's just a tactic to get spoon-fed affirmations by their fans, but it all just seems so odd to me, either because I'm a sociopath or I just don't get the narcissism behind it all. But speaking about YouTubers and influencers who like to complain online a lot, we have Leigh, who is probably the worst when it comes to this sort of thing, because crying and whining about her life seems to be her theme these days, and maybe that's the real reason why her channel took a bad turn. The laziness and poor attitude gave people a sour taste in their mouths, and they just don't want to watch it anymore. Anyways, Meg hopped on over to Instagram recently. She went on about how she's having trouble pushing out content because she's too busy being a mom, feeling bad for herself or something, even though the amount of content that she produces has never changed. She gave up on makeup a while ago, either because of more laziness or self-doubt. Not to mention, she's extremely weak when it comes to what all the haters are saying about her and her life, even though she claims otherwise. But hey, I can't blame her. She's got a YouTuber brain and thinks that YouTube has favorites because she fell off. But I don't get how you think this platform is playing favorites when you're not posting anything. And let's be perfectly clear here. I'm not mom shaming anyone. I'm a working stay-at-home dad myself, so I get it. But I think everything with Meg just stems from pure laziness. Okay, let's get to the sob story.
I tried to do my makeup to make me feel better, but didn't really help.
So makeup didn't make you feel any better, but ranting on Instagram will? Cool. And it seems like it's always one of those days for Meg.
Thank you guys for your messages. It helps to know that you guys feel the same way about the toddler stage.
How does messages from a bunch of randoms help your situation? This whole little rant, this whole thing is about
poor me, I have nobody to watch my kids, so I can make a lot of money putting on makeup and vlogging.
While other stay-at-home moms are getting $13 from Etsy crafts.
A lot of you have asked, like, do I have any help? Like, can Kaden go to daycare or like have someone to play with? And I have hired an assistant, but she helps me with work, and I would love for him to like go to a daycare or hire a nanny or something, but that's just not something that we can afford right now.
So why would she hire an assistant when she's never posting anything? I mean, if she actually needed help, I get it, but from how things appear, she needs more assistance with the kids, so why wouldn't she hire a nanny instead? This doesn't make sense.
So yeah, I mean, I wish I had all the money to be able to have the help, but I just don't. And it just gets hard. That's why I'm not consistent. That's why you don't see me post, because I'm busy being.
If this is her excuse now, what was her excuse before her son was even in the womb? Meg has never been consistent, and for a while there, she was getting a lot of slack from her community because she was only posting videos that were sponsored, and now that her channel is starting to tank, she's no longer getting those brand deals, so she's choosing not to post. I mean, let's set some perspective here. Instead of trying to create new content to be able to afford that nanny or help, she's using her free time that she clearly has right now to complain about not being able to make videos. She even put on makeup but decided not to film it, even though her hands are clearly free at the moment. I understand that kids do take up your time, but that's why you capitalize when they are busy or taking naps.
This is also why the other day I was talking about how I don't understand how like these YouTubers that have multiple kids and like these huge families, how they vlog every day or upload every day, or like they have help. Like, you have to.
The best part out of all this is that there are stay-at-home moms out there with full-ass families who are super successful or super fit, who have great time management skills and use their time very wisely, while Meg is using hers to complain on social media using poor me tactics. Not to mention, what does her assistant even do? Why does she have one? She's not uploading or editing videos because Meg has never anything ready to go. On the real, why doesn't she just have her assistant follow follow her around with a camera and vlog. Okay Baby does stuff like that all the time. There are many things Meg could and can do to keep her channel going, to make this work, and to make that money that she needs, but she is choosing not to do it.
Because I'm over here with like one kid and I'm struggling, so I really just don't get it.
Meg be the type to watch vlog moms, expecting mom life to be nothing but sunshine and rainbows, while actively preaching about how the vlogging lifestyle isn't actually perfect and it's only perceived that way.
The kids go to school or daycare or have a nanny, and they probably have multiple assistants for work, people that upload for them, post for them, and like I'm over here struggling thinking that like I look stupid.
The only reason she looks stupid is because she's crying about something that can easily be fixed, especially with the following that she has. It's not like she's starting out with a brand new channel in 2021 with an extremely saturated platform where everyone and their mom is trying to become a YouTuber. She has had her foot in the door for years. She's been on here for quite some time and has a huge advantage in getting her channels back on their feet. Not every vlogger or YouTuber has assistants, and even if they do now, at one point they didn't and still were able to create consistent content. Why is she complaining about something that she already has?
You know what I mean?
No.
But then a lot of people got back to me, people that are like YouTubers and stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, like we have help. We have multiple people that help us.
Okay, but that's what they have. Why are you sitting around complaining about it? Doing that doesn't change anything. The only thing that will, Meg, is you.
Basically, long story short, don't ever think what's on social media is real and perfect, because it is not. These families and influencers that make it seem like they got their shit together 24/7 and are put together every day is fake. Like how?
Seems like Meg Leigh is now a woke jealous hater. I don't know. I just really don't understand how she's becoming aware of this now. She's literally a YouTuber. She's been on this platform longer than most. She knows the game and how it's played. I figured it out in less than 2 years. Yet she expected mom life to be perfect? Maybe she is stupid.
Anyways, I'm done ranting today. I am finally having some peace and quiet, so I'm sitting in this room in silence, but I'm gonna go make myself something to eat because I still haven't eaten yet. While Caden's napping.
So like I said, she could be capitalizing while her kid's asleep. She had time to sit in silence, to put on makeup, complain on Instagram, and make food, but decides not to create anything at all. She literally could have just cut out this rant and made a whole ass vlog, even if it was only 10 minutes or so. At least there would have been something for her and her audience. People just want to see her. They want to hear her speak. They want to watch part of her day. They like her. But instead, she leaves her audience with nothing, which just causes them to not want to watch any of her content. And I do understand that her husband works, which does create less time for her to create content. But if she wants things to work, she might have to sacrifice something, either some sleep or Instagram rants, one of the two. I think she just got too comfortable with YouTube life because at one point in time she was on top, much like KK and Baby J, but now just like them, she's going to have to actually try if she wants her YouTube career to continue. And instead of just sitting around in silence, she needs to take advantage of her son's naps or when he's busy planning videos throughout the week so that when the weekend comes, her husband can watch the kid while she works. I don't know. At the end of the day, I think these are all just excuses to be lazy. Meg's really not the inspirational type. Watching her channel now is almost as bad as watching Colleen Ballinger. You watch one vlog and you're instantly depressed. People like Meg will complain about how YouTube has favorites, but doesn't post anything to get on the algorithm.